Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. And if you are here for the first time, may I request you to subscribe, and I assure you, you will not be disappointed. I have been trying to make a lot of videos which are either on pageants or it is on personality development or life skills, motivation. And I'm also getting a lot of suggestions from you, and as per your suggestions I go ahead and make certain videos. Like somebody wanted to know about Miss TGPC, somebody wanted to know about Mr. India, so I went ahead and I made those videos. And now I have constantly been receiving requests to make video on Mrs. India. So let me tell you about Mrs. India and what I know about it. First of all, let me tell you, a lot of people have this confusion that Mrs. India is also a part of Miss India organization. Unfortunately, no. Miss India organization does not conduct Mrs. Contest. Initially, long time back, this contest was being conducted by Glad Rags, that is by Maureen Wadia. But it's been a couple of years that she's not conducting them anymore. So, how does Mrs. India happen? Mrs. India is being conducted by a lot of private organizations. So, there are a couple of names I can name, like there is Mrs. India, She's India, Mrs. India, Queen of Substance, Mrs. Earth, Mrs. India, Pride of Nation, Hot Monte, Mrs. India, and so forth. There are many organizations which conduct Mrs. Contests. Certain Mrs. Contests happen locally, maybe in your city. Some happen in your state, some happen nationally, and some happen internationally. Some Mrs. India contests will offer you to be an international winner. I mean, they have different titles they will give you, which are attached to international titles, as they may be the franchisee holder of that international contest in India. So some contest people will offer you international titles, and some will offer you international travel, because many of them now feel that instead of conducting the contest in India, they should rather do it abroad. So contests happen either in Malaysia, in Dubai, in Greece, and in Indonesia. A lot of countries they conduct these. So they take the girls from here, they conduct the program there, and the entire thing happens abroad, and you come back. So you get to travel, you get to meet friends, you get to see the world. So it actually depends. A lot of people ask me, how do they know which contest to pick up? Frankly, which contest to pick up depends entirely on you. What are you looking at? Are you looking at just having some fun, something different? Because I know Mrs. have a very set routine, and many a times they get tired of that routine and they want some fun element in their lives. So is it that you just want some entertainment and that's why you're doing it? Is it because you want to network, you want to make a lot of friends? That is why you're doing it. Is it because somewhere or the other you are feeling a little low self-esteem? Because after marriage, a lot of women, they put on weight, or they are not as pretty as they used to be when they were young. So just to boost up their confidence level, is it because of that you're going through it? Is it you're using it as a tool for your relationship management? Or are you going to take it as a career ahead? You want to become a model, or you want to become an influencer. There are other reasons as well. A lot of people want to use these crowns to work for some cause, so they are attached to some NGOs. So it is entirely up to you. What are you looking at? And accordingly pick up the contest. As I said, some contests will offer you international travel, some will offer you, the local ones will offer you networking opportunities, some local ones will also offer you to work for certain NGOs, and there are certain this thing which have international titles that you need to go ahead in life. And yes, certain contests also have a big prize money, and some also offer you an alternative career ahead. Maybe they might offer you a film, or they may offer you a web series or whatever. So first and foremost, you have to decide which contest you want to pick up. Mrs. contest is open to all age groups as long as you are a Mrs. It is also open to women who are single parents or who are divorced. So it's open to everyone who's married, and it's open to all age groups. So you can either go in a regular category if you are not very old, and if you are maybe in early 40s or beyond 40s, you can go for a classic category. And there are women I've seen who are even in 50s, they come for these contests. So it's, as I said, it's all up to you why you want to do it. So it is open to all age groups. So there is no like Miss India, there is no criteria that you have to be of a certain age. It's also open to all shapes and sizes. So if you are slightly on a heavier side, or whether you're too thin or whatever, it is open to everyone. They are not going to question you on your weight and stuff, Only thing is that you have to have the confidence to represent yourself. So how do you apply? So once you have decided which Mrs. India you want to go for, then you need to go online and research about that organization. Just see since how long they have been conducting that contest, who are the organizers, who are the previous winners. If you get a chance, do connect with the previous winners, ask them how did they feel about it, and did they get back anything from that? What are they doing now? Did the organization help them somewhere? So do your research properly before you finally decide to apply. Because as I said, all these contests are going to be a little heavy on your pocket. So might as well be absolutely sure where you are investing your money. So when you look for that organization online, then just click on the online form, and the online form is going to ask you your name, your address, your vital statistics, your eye color, your hair color, your dress size, your shoe size, and there are a whole lot of measurements they will ask for. And some of them also have a question: why do you want to join this particular platform? What are you thinking you'll gain out of this? And so, or tell us something about yourself. So there would be different questions you might have to answer. And they will also ask you for photographs, maybe a full one, a half one, and a close-up shot. So once you have submitted your form online, you will get a call from the organization asking you a suitable time for an online audition. Most of them are having online audition, but because of the corona situation, but there are certain Mrs. contests which are also having proper auditions which are happening face to face with proper precautions. So again, as I said, it depends which organization you are going in for. So if there is an audition, then the first process is to clear the audition. If it's an online audition, they will again ask you the same kind of questions: who's your role model and why? Why do you want to go for this beauty contest? How do you think you're going to use this crown in future? Stuff like that. And if it is one-on-one, face-to-face audition, then you will have to be well prepared, to be well dressed to go for that audition, because when you are there, then you will have to do a small ramp walk, you will have to give an introduction, you might even have to give a small talent performance, and based on that, question and answers and talent performance and your work, they will pick you up as a finalist. And based on your online audition, how you conducted, they will pick up a finalist. So then you might have to wait for some time, and then you receive a mail from them that you have been decided as a finalist. So They will give you all the agenda, when the contest is going to happen. They will also tell you what are the things you require for the contest. But before you do anything else, they will ask you to submit the fee. Now, a lot of people ask me, why so much of fee? The answer is simple. It is genuine. It is not that they are doing any kind of a fraud. It is genuine. Why? Let's understand. It's because when you go for the grooming sessions, they'll call you to a 5-star hotel. You'll stay there for 3-4 days. That is one. Your meals and your stay for 3 days in a 5-star hotel. 2, they will be calling the experts from the industry to come and give you certain sessions. And if they are looking for experts of repute, then the experts also cost a lot of money, and sometimes they charge hourly, so that is also included in that. They will have a lot of photo shoots for you, that is also included in that. Maybe a designer comes and takes your fittings and would offer you a dress for your finale, so that is also included in that. A whole lot of things are included in Mrs. Contest. So you will have to submit the fee. After you submit the fee, they will send you certain activities you have to do. Now there is an activity which is very common in all the Mrs. Contests. It's called the keto activity. Keto is an organization which collects a lot of money for charity. You would see a lot of keto ads happening on YouTube. When you're watching something, suddenly you will see somebody who's very sick and they're asking for, the treatment of their child, they're asking money for that and stuff like that. So keto organization helps raise money and they donate it to these people who are needy. So there is a competition called a fundraising competition, who can raise the highest amount of money, and the person who can raise the highest amount of money for keto gets a special title called Miss Charity Queen. Then they will also give you a lot of exercises, like you might have to make an introduction video which will go up on their website, and this introduction video will be about your daily activity, you as a mother, you as a daughter, you as a daughter-in-law, you as a person. So it is a very short video. They will send you the specifications, how long it will be. So make a variety of dresses and show them what you really are, your daily activities, being with your children, and if you're working, something about your office, if you are an entrepreneur, what kind of a work you do, about whatever you are, you will have to submit that one video to them. And also they will send you a list of the things required. They may have a theme for that contest, that you have to, for the finale, you have to all wear red color or black color or gold color or silver color, whatever. They decide themselves, and then they will send you all the requirements, that these are the things you need. And what are the things they need? You will need them according to the different rounds they have. And all these pageants have all different kinds of rounds which they conduct, and for those you need your dresses, and also you would need dresses for the classroom when you go and attend the grooming sessions. So once all these things are ready for you, it will be almost time for your finale. A lot of Mrs. Category girls have never ever been on stage, so they have stage fear. They don't know whether they can actually speak in front of people. They have never walked the ramp. And I personally, in my academy, get a lot of misses who come to learn just before the contest. They want to learn the catwalk, they want to learn how to prepare and deliver their introductions. They want to overcome stage fear, they want to learn public speaking, they want to understand what kind of questions will be asked, how do I answer, how do I look confident on stage. So it is up to you. If you think that you need training, then you can go for a training, and if you think that no, you will be able to manage, then it's up to you. But it is always good to go for a training, I suggest personally, because it gives you an idea what lies ahead and you're mentally prepared accordingly. So once the day comes and you land up there, remember, when you land up there, that is going to be your first impression on the organizer. So don't land up very shabbily dressed. Dress up well when you go there, and when you reach the venue, you will be welcomed with a tilak, with a har, and all of you will, collect together in a room for orientation. And in the orientation, the organizer will tell you the rules and regulations of that pageant, about how you have to conduct yourself for those 2-3 days. All the discipline and everything will be explained to you, and you will all be given a sash which says finalist. So you will all get your number 1, 2, 3, 4, and you will also get your finalist sash. And then begins all the activities for the day. And so the activities, again, as I said, depend on from pageant to pageant. Some people will have the shoots that day, some people will have classes that day, some people will have a city visit that day. Depends from organization to organization. But before I tell you about what happens after orientation, I will just give you a bit of an idea what kind of clothes you would require. You would require, there may be shoots near the pool, so you may require some, pool wear. And for misses, it's not necessary that you have to wear a bikini. Okay, you can have a one piece kind of a swimwear. You can even wear a sarong to cover yourself. There is no hard and fast rule of any kind of bikini here. So you can wear something comfortable, and you would be sitting next to the pool or on a bench, and so these are some kind of outdoor shoots you will have, maybe with a hat on, with sunglasses on. They are very, very nice shoots and nothing to get afraid about. It's just that it's a different kind of a wear, so and it shows the confidence, so that's why they have this. And it will be maybe around in the garden, a little pool on the side, and some people would feel comfortable just standing in the water or standing in the staircase and getting the pictures clicked. It's all up to you. Very comfortable, nothing to get worried about. So you would need a nice swimwear, 1 piece, 2 piece, up to you what you want to wear. You can wear a sarong to cover yourself, and to complete that dress you can have a sun hat, you can have goggles, you can have a flower tiara, whatever. So that's one thing you would need. You would need an evening gown for your finale, either depending on the theme they decide, and in case there's no theme, then you pick up a gown whichever you feel comfortable about. Now remember, please do not copy Tom, Dick and Harry's, because your body is your body. Understand your body and accordingly get a gown made. If you think that your legs are beautiful, then maybe you can have a slit. If you think that your arms are beautiful, maybe you can go for a shoulderless. If you think your collarbone is pretty, get that made. But see to it that your gown is not so very elaborate that it distracts the attention from you. Because a lot of girls go and invest in very, very branded gowns or very, very expensive gowns. Absolutely not. Don't do that, because out here gown is number 2. Number 1 is you. Your personality matters, and how you carry that garment matters. And so many girls, they pick up just simple gowns, modify it a little and then wear it. So just see what suits you. The color has to suit you, the design has to suit, and it should be according to your body shape. So you might require an evening gown. You would also require an ethnic wear, maybe a sari, maybe any kind of an Indian wear, sharara, garara, salwar, kurta, whatever you think you look nice in. Have one nice pretty pair ready for that. You might also get a theme wear. They might tell you to prepare a theme. Maybe it's about Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, or maybe it's about domestic violence, or maybe it's just the costume of your state. So you can probably create that. There will be a special round for that, special category round for your costume, and there will be a whole lot of shoots in that costume. You never know, you might even get a title for the best costume. And if you want to know how to prepare the costume, I will just put a link up there. I have made a video about how to prepare for national costume. Just go through it, you will get an idea how to make the national costume. Also, you can have a white t-shirt, you can carry a jeans, carry couple of sandals of different colors. One question which I'm very much asked is, am I supposed to wear stiletto, and that to 4.5, 5 inches heel? So very frankly speaking, for a Mrs. category, there is no specifications about these sandals, because with age we do get a lot of problems with our walking. We have varicose veins, we may have arthritis, we have problems. So they would even allow you to wear platforms, but they should be decent looking. It should not be something very atrocious looking, decent looking. And if you can wear stiletto, very good. Yes, little bit of heel is definitely required, because you don't get that swing in your walk if you're not wearing a heel. So that is why heel is important, to give you that X factor in your walk. So you prepare all these things, and along with all these dresses you will also require accessories to go with it. Maybe a nice necklace, earrings, cocktail rings, whatever you think would enhance that dress. Prepare that also. And before you go, pack everything separately. You know, in one packet you have evening wear and all the accessories and the sandals. In another packet you have your swimwear. In another packet you have your ethnic wear, so that on that particular day you don't get lost what is where, and everything is in one packet. And once you finish with that, put it back in that packet again. And many ladies, you know, they think, oh my god, itni sari cheezein chahiye. You don't require so many. You can always borrow from your friends. And nowadays you also have so many sites which can give you gowns on hire. You can hire a gown, get it a little altered, and you can use that. So it is not that it is you have to spend a fortune on your dresses. You can ask your friends, or you can recycle your own dresses. You can restyle yourself in different ways. So it's all up to you, and we women are very good at it, and especially married women, when they have to actually do a lot of things for their children, they learn this art. So utilize that art of yours to create different kind of dresses for your own self. And along with that, as I said, you might require a tracksuit for morning yoga sessions. You might require sports shoes. There is also one round which is called the sports round. So maybe for that you may require a proper sports dress, proper shoes, proper handcuffs, and maybe a racket or a football or a tennis or a whatever you want to show. So there will be shoots in your sportswear also. Depends, as I said, it depends from platform to platform. They will send you a mail, what exactly do you need. And now after the orientation, a lot of activities will start. As I said, the photo shoots will happen. You will also have a lot of quizzes which will happen. They will make a small groups. They will give you some things to solve, some things to create. It's a lot of fun. You might have some activities on public speaking. You might have groomers coming in and telling you how to give your introduction, how to look after your skin, how to do makeup, how to do, all kinds of things will happen. And during those 3 days, you may also have small sub-contests, which are mini contests. They will be judging you on your behavior. So you may become Miss Congeniality. They will click your pictures, and if you're very good, you might get Mrs. Photogenic. You have Mrs. Beautiful Hair. You have Mrs. Dazzling. You have Mrs. Beautiful Skin. You have Mrs. Beautiful Perfect 10. So there are different sub-contests which happen, and in this also you have a talent round, and according to the talent round also you get Mrs. Talented, and so many sub-contests happen, and a lot of you will land up with great sashes and the crowns on the finale when they announce the results of the sub-contest. So all these days are so hectic, so full of activity that you will not have time to breathe. Even till late nights you will be having your practice for ramp walk and this and that, and get up early in the morning. You might have to visit an NGO, you might have a yoga session. So it's beautiful, but it is worthwhile, because you will always cherish and remember these 3 days which you will spend together. You will make a lot of friends. It's a beautiful feeling, and let me tell you that. And then comes the finale. Now, in all these previous activities, you will have to do your own makeup, your own hair, because so many activities, they cannot provide you hairdressers and makeup artists so many times. So you will have to do your makeup and your hair yourself. But on the finale, they will provide you with a makeup artist, they will provide you with a hairdresser. So the activities will start from that afternoon, and then in the evening, when the finale happens, there will be almost 3 rounds which are left, which will happen. There will be an introduction round, there will be an ethnic round, and there will be a question answers round. Now, in the introduction round, what happens sometimes is that girls forget when they are on stage. So a lot of organizations, what they do, they pre-record your introduction beforehand. And when you're walking, you just concentrate on your walk and your introduction is playing in the background. So that makes you feel a little easy when you are there on the stage walking. So some people do that, and some people have on-stage introduction. So be prepared for both. You never know what you might have to face. And as I said, the ethnic round, a choreographer will be there. He will tell you about the ethnic round. He will guide you. He will prepare some sequence. So you have to be present for all the practices and for all the grooming sessions to understand how the flow is going to happen. And then towards the end, maybe about in first shortlisting, there will be about 10 girls, 10 misses left. 5 from Mrs. Classic category, and maybe 5 from regular categories. And then after question and answers, they have winners for Mrs. category, the title, first runner-up and second runner-up from Classic and from the regular. And as I said, some of them will, the titles will give you an option to go international. There are so many international franchisees a lot of organizations have, for Mrs. World, Mrs. Universe, Mrs. United Nations, Mrs. Model of the World, and so many more. So it depends from organization to organization. So the winners will get an opportunity, and in the end, the winners will be crowned on stage by the jury. There could be some celebrities there who will crown you, and beautiful pictures will be there, your coverage will be there in media, you feel important, you feel happy, you feel confident. And then after that, depending on the organizations, you will have to carry your duty for that organization, or they will give you some assignments, and they might also want you to sign a little contract that during the time you are with them, or for a certain time, you will have to be very sincerely be with that pageant, and you cannot do any activity other than that pageant. So they have a little contract also for you. So I think this answers all your questions. And yeah, and then after the finale, maybe you might have to stay for half a day more for your shoots as winners, for the press videos and interviews and a lot of stuff. Believe me, it's going to be a worthwhile journey. You will enjoy, and I think every girl in her lifetime actually wants to wear a crown. And this is a great opportunity to go for a Mrs., because now it is happening in so many different platforms. So you can apply and you can go for it. And in case you are scared, you don't know what to do, I'm always there to help you. Do drop by a message. You can come and join my classes. And in case you don't want to do that, you can go through my different videos on this channel, and you will learn a lot. So till I see you again, all the very best. Stay positive, stay happy, and in case you have any questions, do write them in the message box, and I will try my best to help you out.